Privates, welcome back. It's part 2 of the Kanye bracket. And if you guys enjoy this and you also have some disputes, go ahead and comment and let me know what you think. I hope you all enjoy this as I enjoy doing it for you. If you like this content, feel free to drop a like down below or share this with a friend. And if you're feeling extra generous, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, stay tuned. Until next time. Alright guys, what's up? I am doing this off stream because it would take too long for me to do it on stream, and it's not that I don't have time, but I'd like to get through it. So keeping on with the Kanye bracket, the song bracket, I finished Northwest, and now I'm on the Donda or Donda. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's actually his mom. That was his mom's name. But we're on that part of the bracket. So already listened to everything, took notes, and gonna start with All Falls Down. That's the 1 seed. The beat with the guitars in the background, it's a nostalgic, and the acapella at the end just brings back a lot of memories, because when this came out in like 04, so I remember listening to it. Selena Johnson on the hook, that's just as nostalgic as the acapella and the instrumentals. One thing I like about the song is in the music video, the audio changes when he's in the bathroom, so there's more of an echo, and you won't hear it on like the album version, but something I've never really noticed before, and I liked it. And the line, I have a problem with spending before I get it, kind of hit home, because that's still relevant in today's culture. And then I've never noticed that Common and Chris Tucker in the music video, and the hook of when everything falls apart because of the choices you made, Impossible Bridges. So the hook, when it all falls down, who you gonna call now? I feel like it's alluding to, who are you going to call, because you burned bridges and because of the choices you made. So who are you gonna fall back on? So you kind of need to not. It's easier said than done to not burn bridges, but it's kind of the moral of the story. You got to rely on people. You can't do everything by yourself. So the 16 seed was Addiction. The beat and the stringed instruments, it was a good mix. He gets personal about his vices that he's fought with, which I can appreciate, as we all have our own vices. The hook was more catchy than I put AFD. What was that? All Falls Down. I don't even know my own notes. And then last 2 minutes, it seemed like he was ripping. So for that one, I went with It All Falls Down. I'm just gonna put AFD. Not playing football. All right. Next up, it was Monster versus Heartless. So the acapella distortion at the beginning of Monster, I really enjoyed that, and it seemed like he was snapping like his old self, like back in the early 2000s. And then Rick Ross, Jay-Z, and Nicki Minaj all go in as well. So, and I think this is when Nicki really wasn't popular, so I enjoyed that. Then Heartless, I hear like the beginning acapella version whenever I think of Heartless, and then like the train whistle that's in the background, that's very noticeable and memorable. And like just the fact that the message of a bad relationship can make someone heartless. It's true, but there's a bunch of songs on it. So for me, I went with Monster, which is the 8 seed, over Heartless. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of my notes as I'm doing this. All right. Next, we had the 5 and the 12 seed. The 5 seed was Drive Slow. The jazz opening and bass guitar with the occasional triangle was nice. And then Paul Wall, he outdid Kanye on his own song, in my opinion. But I mean, that's just me. Then in highlights, the beat is nice in this song, but the auto tune is okay. I thought it was funny that he took a shot at Ray J because Ray J was with Kim, and then she dated a bunch of guys, and then Kanye was with Kim, and he alludes the fact that the only reason why he's with her is because he has money. But the beat change at 2 minutes, it was really, really nice, and Kanye snapped off. So first upset of this portion of the bracket, 12 seed highlights is Moving On. All right, give me 1 second. My dog's whining. All right, sorry about that. All right, next was Runaway, which is the 4 seed versus Blood on the Leaves. All right, so Runaway, the opening piano is a nice change to a rap song, along with the distortion it has in the music video. Also, the video as a whole is a W with the ballet and just kind of the simplicity of it. I like the chorus, and it seems like he opens up about his issues in relationships, and I like that. I mean, I know there's a producer that does it, but the snare and the bass drum, or the toms or whatever it is, they don't drown out the piano, which I appreciate. That piano was like a focal point for the song. So Runaway went up against Blood on the Leaves. I like the piano. I just like things that are different from the norm. So the thing about the song, there's a line where it says, black bodies swinging in the summer breeze. I'm going to assume that's a reference to slavery, but I don't know, the song or this album came out in like 2013, 2014. Honestly feel like we should be past that, but that's just me. I like the beat, especially the horns, how it transitions from the piano to like a trap beat to horns, like a trumpet or trombone or something. And especially I like the beat change at 3 minutes in, but it seems like he takes a shot at Jay-Z and Beyonce. And I feel like this is after their album Watch the Throne, but I feel like Ye and Jay have always had a on again, off again relationship. They're like Ross and Rachel. But I chose Runaway to move on. Over Blood on the Leaves. All right. Next up is 6 seed Blame Game versus 11 seed Roses. In Blame Game, the beat reminds me of Stan. It's nice that he's working with John Legend, but it just didn't seem like a good fit for the song. I didn't really finish it because it was eh. And then Roses, it's a very gentle opening, but he, being Kanye, starts off strong, and the background vocals are amazing. So because of that, Roses moved on over Blame Game. All right, next up we have the 3 seed Good Life versus 14 seed Celebration. Good Life, T-Pain is a good contrast to Kanye's harshness versus, I mean, T-Pain can actually sing. If you've watched The Masked Singer, like, he actually has a great voice. So like, it's a good contrast in style, and plus the video is iconic and the chorus is very memorable. And then for Celebration, I like the violins and the beat and the synth, that he uses. The rhyme scheme, it's okay. It's not his best, but the beat overall is better than the song itself. So because of that, I went with Good Life over Celebration. All right, with the 7 seed, The Glory, and the 10 seed, Get 'Em High. So the Glory, the sample he uses, it hits different and it fits the beat right. But he says he raised the bar while others were resting, and he acknowledges that he has a huge ego. But this is like a song praising himself. He has enough songs about that, I feel like. Now, Get 'Em High, the hook or the chorus, whatever you want to call it, is absolutely trash. But he himself goes in, and this song is my first time hearing Common rap because I feel like it was like a harsh rap, not something that I feel like he's known for, and it surprised me. So I liked more of that change from Common than from Kanye. I almost typed Kanye. Yeah, Get 'Em High. Moved on over The Glory. All right, and then 2 seed, All the Lights versus School Spirit. To All the Lights. It's a 2 seed for a reason. The piano and I don't know if it's viola, violin, or cello at the beginning, especially the music video. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then the transition to the horns is just as nice as the piano and stringed instrument. Rihanna was a nice addition, and the music video is different from what you typically see, or different from what you used to see. I do like that he paid tribute to Michael Jackson. I wish Kid Cudi had a bigger part. And I learned today watching this that there were vocals from Fergie, Alicia Keys, John Legend, and then a whole slew of people that I never heard of, which is impressive because this song came out in 2010, and I thought for the longest that there were only 3 people. It just shows what you can learn when you listen and pay attention. And then School Spirit almost won over All the Lights. The hook brought back a memory that I really wasn't prepared for, like the alpha step, omega step, like that chorus. I remember it from, like I said, from when I was a kid, and I like that he appreciates Aretha Franklin, and the beat is mellow, and it's a different vibe from what he usually does. But because of All the Lights and just it's my choice, so I'm picking All the Lights. Although, like I said, School Spirit almost won. All right, so from there, we have it knocked down. So 1 seed, All Falls Down versus Monster. I won't choose Monster because, like I said, Kanye snapped like his old self. Rick Ross, Jay-Z, and Nicki Minaj all go off. All Falls Down, it's nice, but if I'm comparing something to like the rhyme scheme, I'm going to choose Monster. Now, Runaway and Highlights, I'm going to choose Runaway because it seems more personable. Like he really opened up writing the song, like I said earlier, and so that will win. All right, between Roses and Good Life, I'm going to go with Good Life. Roses was nice, but like the background vocals and a gentle opening was not. It's not good enough. T-Pain and Kanye. That's a great duo right there. All right, and then Get 'Em High and All the Lights. I'm gonna go with All the Lights, like Common, and I just can't get over the hook. It is so bad. It's really awful, and Common's not good enough to overcome a bad hook, in my opinion. All right, so next we have Monster and Runaway. Honestly, I think it's going to be Runaway and Good Life. I'm probably going to have Runaway that makes it, but Runaway is better than Monster, in my opinion, and this is my opinion. Then I'm going to choose All the Lights over Good Life. Oh, I know I just said I could see Runaway and Good Life right here. And then 4 seed, Runaway, is going to take the cake for this one. So that is the Donda portion of the bracket. We're 50% done. Next we have, let me look at what it's called. I don't know off the top of my head. It is Chicago. So Chicago is going to be this top left, top right side of the bracket with Jesus Walks and all these songs. So if you have any differing opinions, feel free to drop a comment, and I'll see you. Thanks.